second. Okay, cool. All right, we are recording now. Like I said, gonna ask you these questions, get these sent over to Amit. So, excuse me, first question is, how to create an efficient and thread-safe singleton in Java?
Like you can use enum, and if you declare only one single element in the enum, so that will become thread safe, because the instance that is going to use that enum can be instantiated only once, since there is only one element. So by this way we can create a thread safe thing.
Gorgeous. Okay. Second question is, are the following classes thread safe? For those that are not, what are their thread safe alternatives? So first one, hash set, is that one thread safe?
No, hash set is not thread safe. And
Okay.
the alternative, just like you asked, is like in collections there is one method called synchronized. That way, if you use synchronized collections and you wrap the hash set, then it will become thread safe.
Okay. How about array list? Is that thread safe?
Array list is also same like hash set. It's not thread safe. Same thing here. You just need to use collections.synchronized, and you have to wrap the array list here. So that will become thread safe, because the reason is, if any of the whatever you ask, if any of the multi-threading threads try to access them, so one of them can modify these things, both linked list and hash set. So in order, if you wrap that with synchronize it, then it will become thread safe. Yeah.
Okay. Last one is simple date format. Is that thread safe?
No, simple date format is not thread safe. Java introduced from 8, I think, date time formatter just for this, to bring the thread safe approach. So yeah, alternative is date time formatter.
Okay, perfect.
Or you can use one more thing. If you specifically want to use simple date time format only, then don't just call it inside whatever the method you want. Don't call it globally or anywhere. Just declare the constructor in the method inside, and you can partially use it like thread safe. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, wonderful. Next question. How do you execute method calc parentheses on a Java object calc engine through reflection?
Like you can call the object of class instance, and also you can call the object of method, like the specific method you want to call using string, and then invoke that method invoke that object using that method. So if I have to say in code terms, instead of just going theoretical, just say in code term, I can simply use two statements. For example, there is a method called Madhu, which is, I'm just using my name as an example, sorry.
Yeah.
So just call it like method Madhu is equal to class.getInstance.get method, and open braces, and pass the method name using strings, Madhu, and then you can invoke that object result is equal to method.invoke, and you can call the Madhu method, whatever you're trying to use. In this way you can do that.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Sounds good. All right, next question. What are the features of Java enum? E-N-U-M.
Yeah, I know it. So
I know.
enums
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So
okay.
Sorry.
Enums are introduced from Java 1.8. So basically, when we declare some values, constant values, previously we used to do final string or public static final string like that. But still there are some drawbacks using this method. So Java introduced this enums. Basically, enum is like a type safe, like where it's also like class, and whatever you declare inside that enum, that will be immutable. So for example, consider, I'll tell you using real-time project. In my last project, I worked on enums using Apple Pay. We have payment methods, like we are in e-commerce in my project. So if you can pay using debit card, credit card, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, like that. So we declared the enums there, and if we call the enum like value.enum, I mean we used payment methods as enum. So values.payment methods that will reflect all the enums. So you can use all the enums that you put it inside that payment type enum. Like enums can be implemented using interfaces, and yeah, you can do like this. So whatever the enum you want to call, excellent. Other thing is enum can be used in switch statements. For example, you have multiple cases. Instead of using constants there, you can call enum. For example, if credit card you want to pass this, if it's a debit card you want to do this, then you can use case one. You can use credit card related statements there. I mean, I'm telling as a real example using my current project. So for example, debit card case, you have to use case two. You use enum related to debit card over there, and you will write whatever the business logic. Like that, if you have multiple logics for different cases, you can use this. Yes.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Last question for you. What are the open source third-party Java libraries that you've used before?
In our current project, we use JWT libraries for auto, and we also use JUnits and Apache Commons like Common IO. And every project we use log4j statements, SLF4j for logging purposes. And what more? Yeah, for security or encryption, decryption related things, you can every project almost when they want to pass username password like encrypted or decrypted, because they don't want to store passwords, that time they'll use Bounty Castle, which is also an open source library. Yeah, what more I can say? Yeah, Spring framework itself is a open source. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, that is the last question for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording here, and I'll send these over to Amit.
Sure.